What is up, guys? We're back at Jones Subwoofer Solutions. Got another amp dyno for you today. We should be back in this for a while. Got the Taramps Big Boss 3 bass today. These are essentially, to my understanding, an upgraded Smart 3 with the, Smart 3 bass with the LEDs and some internal component upgrades. So it should be similar to the bass, Smart Bass 3K, but perhaps a little better. We'll see. Then I'll show you these LEDs at the end. So drop your guesses now. Rated 3000 watts RMS at 1 and 2 ohms. Let's see what this does. Catch you over on the dyno in a second. Alright guys, here we are on the dyno bench with the Taramps Big Boss 3 bass. Again, this should be pretty similar to the Smart 3 bass, but we'll find out. So we're going to go through this. We're going to do certified first, then we're going to do uncertified, and we'll finish with dynamic. Certified is up to 1% distortion. It's what's considered clean power. This is how most amp manufacturers should and are rating their amps. And then uncertified is into clipping. The dyno will keep reading even if there's clipping present or distortion. And then dynamic is a pulse or burst track. It's a 40 hertz pulse tone for dynamic power. We'll run that very last. And I misspoke on my intro. Since this is a bass model, this is rated from half ohm to 2 ohm, not just 1 ohm. So we will finish these tests up today with a half ohm run. So all that said, let's get to it. Again, we're going to start certified. And we're going to start with 4 ohms. If I remember right, Taramps didn't give a 4 ohm rating on the last Smart 3K bass, and I don't remember what it did, but we'll find out. We're at 14.97 volts starting. Again, the Taramps Big Boss 3K bass at 4 ohms. Let's see what it does. All right, not too bad. We got 1,907 watts into 4 ohms. Dropped to 14.73 volts. Remember, the Smart Tech doesn't really do a whole lot on these at 4 ohms. So we will try 2 ohms. We're at 14.93 volts starting. Rated 3,000 watts at 2 ohms. Let's see what it does. All right, we got it. Smart Tech did jump in there at the end. We got 3,171 watts into 2 ohms. Dropped to 14.52 volts. So solid performance as expected. We will keep going. Gonna go to 1 ohm. We should see a similar number. We're at 14.87 volts. Here we go. Again, rated 3,000 watts between half ohm and 2 ohm. So this is rated 3,000 watts at 1 ohm. And we got a lot more than that. We got 3,759 watts into 1 ohm, dropped to 14.49 volts. Smart Tech did jump in at the end there and started to filter down the signal. And we'll go straight to half ohm now. We're at 14.79 volts starting. I'm just on my CMAX. I have no charger. Here we go. Rated 3,000 watts. Half ohm. And Smart Tech did its thing. We got 4,250 watts into half ohm. Dropped to 14.48 volts. Pretty solid performance there. Actually pull this off. We're going to move into our uncertified testing now. Now uncertified, the dyno will keep reading even if there's clipping or distortion, but I haven't noticed the amp actually run into clip except for on that 4 ohm run. Besides that, the Smart Tech has been stopping it. So here we go. Uncertified, 4 ohms. We're at 14.97 volts. Here we go. Uncertified. All right, a little bit of clip. We got a little bit more power. 1,949 watts into 4 ohms, dropping to 14.65 volts. We'll just keep going here. 2 ohms, 14.91 volts. Here we go. Again, rated 3,000 watts. We saw just over that on the certified run. And same thing here. Smart Tech jumped in. We didn't get a big bonus in power on uncertified. 3,178 watts into 2 ohms, dropping to 4.48 volts. We'll run at 1 ohm. What was it? Over 4,000 watts last time? Or was that that was the half ohm? So almost 4,000. Let's see what we get uncertified. Here we go. Starting at 14.85 volts, we're at 1 ohm. All right, same story. 3,897 watts into 1 ohm. We dropped to 14.49 volts. We're going to finish up our uncertified with half ohm. CMAX is holding on. We're at 14.77 volts. Here we go. Half ohm run, rated 3,000 watts. And again, we got more than rated power. We got 4,441 watts into half ohm. Dropped to 14.42 volts. I did not see any clipping, but I did see the Smart Tech take over. And that is it for our uncertified testing. Now we'll go into our burst or pulse dynamic power testing. We're going to start at 4 ohms again. We're at 14.95 volts. A little rebound on the CMAX. Here we go. Let's see what it does on burst power. Well, it's very consistent. 1,911 watts into 4 ohms, dropping to 14.83 volts. We will check the dynamic power at 2 ohms now. We're at 14.89 volts. Here we go. I think that's it. 3,196 watts into 2 ohms, dropping to 14.61 volts. And power at 1 ohm. We're at 14.85 volts starting. Wow. Cracking some power now. We got 5,037 watts into 1 ohm. Dropped to 14.7 volts. And for grand finale here, half ohm dynamic. We're at 14.7 volts starting. Let's see what it does. All right, you guys aren't surprised, are you? I think that's it though. We got 7,431 watts into half ohm, dropping to 14.58 volts. So that is it. That's all that I've got for the dyno testing on the Taramps Big Boss 3K bass. So in just a second here, I'll put up the performance review and I'll catch you guys back on the bench. We can get a look at the amp. All right, before I take this down, I do want to show you guys some of these LED modes. The LED button is right on top. Looks like mine came with an American flag theme. That might be the French flag, Italian or Mexican flag. I'm not big on geography, guys, so you might have to correct me. But Brazil there. We've got a bunch of different other color modes, like I think that one needs signal input to work. A few of them I noticed are reactive to the signal. But I'll just click through here. There's like 20 or 25 preset modes. I don't know if you can change them or edit them. I'll look at the manual later and drop it in the description. But there's enough presets there that you're going to find something you like. And it can be shut off, I believe. I had it off earlier. There's a way to shut it off. Anyway, there you guys go. Give me a minute. We'll tear the amp apart and we'll get a look inside it. Alright guys, we're back on the bench with the Taramps Big Boss 3 bass. Get a look inside of this thing. You can see it's labeled Big Boss 3 bass. It does seem similar to the Smart 3 bass, but I would have to put them side by side to really note any real differences. So we will take a look at the end caps. You've got an in and an out RCA. I did only use the in this time. Usually I plug them both in. In my experience, it doesn't matter. There is some argument over that, so today I just ran it on the in. Then you've got your gain knob, your high pass filter, which is 8 Hz to 30 Hz. Remember, this is the bass crossover. You've got your low pass from 60 to 200 Hz. You have a bass boost from 0 to 10 dB and 35 to 60 Hz adjustable. You've got a plug for your Taramps monitor. And then your speaker outputs, which are roughly 8 gauge. Then on this end, you have 1/0 power and ground, and again about an 8 gauge remote input. Then on this side, that is where both of your fans are. We'll take a look at the top. You can see there is an RGB button there, labeled Big Boss 3 bass. So that's what we got for the Taramps Big Boss 3. Let me know what you guys think of that. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I think I'm going to try to get the Big Boss 8 on here pretty quick. But let me know what you guys want to see. Sorry, as we go out of focus. I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank all you guys for being very patient with me. I know I haven't posted a ton, but most of my life drama that I've been dealing with is taking care of. My divorce is final, and a lot of the time that has taken me out of my shop is back. So again, I just want to thank you guys. I appreciate you. Drop a like if you haven't. Hit subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell so you know when I post a new video. Again, thank you guys. I'll see you next time.